Check this out. We're at the playground today. Look at that. They're wearing their school uniforms and we're at the playground. We are just enjoying the day today, right, girls? Yeah, it's a day off from school today. Say hi, girls. Hi. Hi. How are you? Hi, everyone. It's Geri. How are you doing today? So today we're at the park. We took the girls to school this morning, but one of them has a little bit of cough and then the other one has a little bit of sniffle, so we didn't get to take them in. So we had to take them back home. Well, it was too early, so we just decided to take them to the park. But that's not the only thing. That's not what this video is about. I'll tell you what it's about. Hi everyone, it's Geri again. So today I'm walking. I'm actually with the family, with the girls and Chris at the park. So like I was saying in the earlier part of the video, well, a few seconds ago, that we just took them to school. We already knew that they're not going to be taken because one of them has sniffles and the other one coughs, has dry cough. So we just went and took them back home, but it was too early, and since they're in school at this time, so we just took them to the park, give them a little bit of time to burn energy, right? So anyways, the reason why that would be just a normal thing for preschool here, I guess, but the thing that I want to talk to you guys about is yesterday when I had conversation with the girls' teacher. She was saying that the girls, since they're only 2 right now, they're gonna be 3 soon, but nonetheless they're still 2. So when I called her, because she was saying that the girls are not catching up yet with the 3 and the 4. Well, understandably so, they're 2, right? So anyways, so for the sake of the girls, emotional development and social development, and for the sake of the other kids too, their parents paid a lot of money to go to that school, and we don't want to. It's unfair, to slow down their learning because they have 2-year-olds with them, right? So, and it's also not fair for the teacher. She's accountable to make sure that the kids that she has in the school learn according to the curriculum set by the diocese, because it's a Catholic school, and the state, and basically the, I guess, Department of Education or something like that. Not really sure what it is really, but so anyways, after thinking about it last night, I was like, yeah, I think it's just better to pull him out from school and put him in a daycare. Well, I'm not very fond of daycare. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just I feel like preschool is better than daycare. And obviously, we will have different opinions. But to me, I feel like learning with through play would be a better way for them to learn. So on whether you like preschool or daycare, but there's really nothing wrong with either one. It's your preference. It's just, to me, I prefer that instead of going from home to from home to daycare, I'd rather take them from home to preschool, so that way they can also get incorporated in the learning at an early age, and at the same time have some social and emotional development too. But unfortunately in the diocesan curriculum, that's not something that's really I shouldn't say that it's not a priority, but it's more so like they have a structured curriculum where its emphasis is on learning, and that's good. came from a Catholic school too, and we know that we know that it's a strict, strict regulation. So anyways, so I guess if you're here in our town, preschool, it's very hard to find, very, very hard to find, especially if you're looking for two slots, two positions, two open availabilities, or two availabilities, and that doesn't occur, so today, like I said, we took him out of school, and then I just said, let's we talked to the teacher. She agreed. She said she was apologetic of why they accepted him in school. It's okay. I mean, it's not her fault. It's she was just following guidelines. But like I said, we want to just make sure that we're being fair to everyone involved. Well, the problem is, so now I took him out of school, right? So now they don't have a daycare, and there's really no daycare here, and there's not a lot of preschools. So the daycare is harder because you have to pretty much be in care of, I guess if it's a daycare, I'm not sure, maybe you can correct me on this. I think if it's a daycare, you don't have to be you don't have to have high education, or essentially you can be a high school graduate and care for the children, because you're really not teaching, you're just watching them and caring for them, making sure that they're okay. I think in preschool the difference is that you have to incorporate play with learning, or incorporate learning with play, something to that effect. So anyways, so I called schools yesterday afternoon, after I talked with the teacher, and then this morning, as soon as we are heading into school, I tried calling preschools and daycares, and there wasn't a lot of opening, especially for two-year-olds that are just gonna be 3. So there's not a lot of opening because they are only set to so many numbers for each one. You can't overload. So I ended up just going into a place. It was one of the referral from the teacher, and she said, go into the school or call them and see what they have opening. Well, they didn't have opening either, but the lady there, she was so nice, and she said, the best thing for you to do right now is to have to put them on a waiting list, because if they're in a waiting list, we will have them on the system, and then we can call you as soon as things come up available. Well, this is where I'm telling you the power of faith, and being scared but having faith and just doing it, but just having that faith, right? And prayer, of course. So I ended up just taking the girls to school, taking them out, and then calling the schools again on our way back. And then I called this place, and they said, oh, come and fill out the application, and we did. So we filled out the application, and then while we were filling out the application form, I am not kidding you, another parent called, and we heard the conversation. We heard one side of the conversation. We kind of knew what it is already. So Chris and I are in the office filling out paperwork for to be on the waiting list, and a parent called, and the lady the lady in the office said, okay, we'll let the principal know. And so she called the principal, and on the while she was telling the principal, she didn't mention any names, of course, but she said, hey, your twins in this class won't be able to make it anymore because the mother just lives too far, and it's a far drive. So in that conversation, we don't even know if it's gonna be available for the girls, if it's the same age or whatnot. But so as soon as we were done filling out paperwork, the lady who was doing our registration form just said, hey, guess what, we had 2 openings in this school, and they're also twins. The mother just decided that she didn't want to take them to school anymore because it was far for her, and so we have 2 openings. So I mean, who would say that that's not a work of God, right? So we were there. Like that opportunity is for nobody else, because we were there at that time when the parent called, and lo and behold, we were gonna just fill out the waiting list. And mind you, this is the only place that we filled out a waiting list form. So we didn't fill out any other waiting list form. But so this is what I'm preaching to everyone is, just, I know you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be scared on things that you may want to do, but go ahead and do it. Have faith that if it's something that you're doing, it's not a bad thing, and it's for the good of other people, and for your, you're thinking about other people, and you're not harming any other people, God's gonna be with you. So just, God's gonna back you up. So even if you're scared, just go on and do it. Just make sure that you have that faith, and make sure that you pray, because the power of prayer is just unbelievable. I've seen it. I can attest to it on so many occasions, but today is just something that you cannot say that it is coincidental. For sure, and I know for sure that opportunity is for the kids, is for our twins, because how common it is that just one parent would just tell the school that they don't want to take their kids to school anymore because it's a really far drive, and they're twins, and the people who are waiting are also twins. If that's not stars aligning, if you don't believe in God, if that's not stars aligning, I don't know what else it is. But I think for me, it's faith. It's faith, and that God works that way. If you're thinking about the good of other people, thinking about the good of everyone else, not just for your own selfish, I could be selfish and I could just keep him in school, in the preschool where they're at right now, but that's not going to be very helpful for everyone. That's going to be selfish just for me, because I just want to do what I want to do, right? So, but anyways, I guess you see what I'm trying to say here. I'm also walking, so I'm huffing right now, but I just wanted you to see that the power of being scared, having faith, and just keep on praying. And if you're doing good, God has your back. All right, I'm back to where I started. So here are the girls again. Hi, girls. Hi. We're gonna go to our new school. Say, welcome to our new school.
Welcome, new school.
Yeah, we're happy.
Mini boaty.
Yeah.
Mini boaty.
Yay! Mini boating. Say hi.
Mini boaty.
Say hi. And God bless you. Say God bless you. When you say God bless you. All right, guys, that's it for me today, and I hope you see the value in that, and I hope you try it. Try it. Just make sure that you have, practice your faith, and have a strong faith, and believe in God, and confidence in God, and if you're doing the right thing, God's got you back. So, all right, have a great day, everyone. Have a blessed day, and this is our park. All right.